Hi everybody, I'm Amanda and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about my photography journey and about how to get your own free online store. If you are like me and you like to make photo books and you like to make art, you like to draw, you like to do artistic things, and you're looking for a way to get started with your career in that field, especially photography, then one of the things that I've found is fun is to use your images and your photos to design products. And I was looking around for quite a few years trying to find a place that I could do this, and I just wasn't finding a good place. And then I had always liked to write poetry, and I had always liked to combine my poetry and my love for nature or landscape photography. So I was looking around for a way to use my photos and my poetry to start my own greeting card line. And I heard from several reviews that I read and watching YouTube tutorials that Zazzle was a good place to do this. And so I looked on their store and I really liked what they had. For one thing, they had more than just cards that I could design. They actually have mugs, t-shirts, clocks, phone cases, mouse pads, posters. I mean, they just have all kinds of things. So I've been having a lot of fun using my nice photos as background to design, some of these products. And so I thought, yeah, I'm going to check into this. And so I created an account, which of course that's free. And I started looking around, and one of the things I wanted to know was, when I get paid, will I be able to get paid through PayPal? There's a lot of places out there who do business with PayPal, but then there's a lot of places that don't. And when it comes time for payment, they want to just send you a check or just do direct deposit into your bank account. Well, I didn't want to do that because I have several things online that I'm doing, plus paying bills. So I wanted to keep it organized, and I wanted to keep my account separate on Zazzle from what I was getting paid. I didn't want it to go directly into my bank account. So I thought it would be easier to have it go into my PayPal account because I can keep better track of what's going on there. And so I found out that PayPal was one of the options for payment. So that makes it nice and easy. And their payment period apparently is once a month. And so I haven't yet got paid because I just started my account about just a few weeks ago. And I'm just having a lot of fun on it. But I also like that they let you set up a store for free. And I checked into some other places. I actually have an account with another place that lets me design products using my photography. But I don't really like it as much. For one thing, yes, I have my products there, but they're just kind of in with the database there. And I do have my account, so I can refer people to my profile page, which will show the products that I designed. But in order to get a store there, you have to pay. So a lot of the places that I was looking at, you have to pay a certain amount per month to have a store. Well, Zazzle, it's free. So I really like that. And so I have my store on there, Poetic Scenes. I've heard from some other people that you can actually create more than one store for free, but I haven't checked into that. I've just been doing the one store for free because I'm trying to get a lot of products on there and have a lot of different options for people to choose depending on what they like. And the other thing I discovered was that Zazzle allows you to make what is called collections. In fact, they prefer that you do. And I thought, okay, well, I think this is probably just a way to keep my products organized, and it is. But the cool thing is that for each selection, I noticed that when I did the collections, when I put my products into collections, that there was an option to change the banner for each collection. So it kind of looked almost like another store that was connected to my main store. And so I thought that was pretty cool. And you can design your store. You can make it look how you want. You can use your photography, your art as background for the banner. You can, put your little image in there of yourself, or for me, I just took this really beautiful Oregon Coast beach picture and I used it as my little image. And I also used a sunset image that I had of the beach, and I used it as a banner for my store. So it looks really nice. And then you can add whatever details to make it more personal and just help people to find it. But I'm just really having fun on there. I'm actually designing some more products today. Father's Day is coming up, so people are looking around for nice gifts for their father. And so if you're looking for a way to get into photography, have a portfolio, and to have products that you design using your art or your photography skills, I would suggest checking into Zazzle. And there's a link in the description box to my store, so you can see a little bit of how a store would look if you set one up. And it's just a fun way to do business, to earn some income online. You also get to choose how much royalties you get to keep. I've been keeping mine around 15% because however much you choose to keep for royalties, it makes the price increase. And so I want to make sure that I get royalties. I'm making something from it, but I also want to make sure that people are going to buy it and they're not going to say, oh, this is too expensive. I want to make sure that it's affordable. But I have heard of people experimenting and actually designing something and putting the royalty percentage for 65%. So they basically were keeping like 65% or 80%. But of course that increased the price. So they only sold like one item of that product, but they were able to keep 80% of what was paid for it. So I guess if you want to do a one-time deal, sometimes maybe that's a option for you. I've basically just been sticking to 15%, but I may experiment with more too, just depending on how popular my items get and how many people come to my store. It also helps me with my photography journey because I am trying to get into a freelance photography career, and of course that takes money for gas and equipment and things like that. And so this is just a fun way to do it and to help me get some income coming in. And so this may be something you want to check out. So if you're interested, check out my link to my Zazzle store, and you can check around there and see if maybe that's something you want to do. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and you can give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and just have a great day.